What's up, guys? So welcome back to Cooper Motors. The energy here at the HQ is palpable this week. You can taste it in the air. We just got a top 5 at Spa, and we're hoping to keep the good times rolling. We're hoping to carry that over to the Dutch Grand Prix here. We've got a lot of momentum behind us, and hopefully we're going to be able to make it work. Our team is hard at work. Everyone is in the lab, simming, fabricating, doing everything we need. So we've only got a couple of days till the next event. So we can do reaction training, driver promotion, filming, chassis team building, or marketing strategy conference is going to give us some team acclaim. How close are we? We're level 13 team. Level 15 is where we get our third sponsor. We could start making a bit more money every week. To be honest, I feel like, working on our second driver is huge. Now, that is something to think about. So I think we're in week 12? So there's 16 weeks here. I do know that we've got some pretty expensive things at the end of the year. You've got to re-sign drivers and things like that. So I'm thinking we might want to start considering saving money, or if we're doing an upgrade, we've really got to think about it in terms of our R&D upgrades or our facility upgrades here. And we could like increase our marketing. How much is a market? That's $5 million for that. Holy cow. A lot of these upgrades at this point are going to be pretty exciting. 5.5 there, 4.5 for build time. I think I'm going to hold off for now. We do have some R&D points we're going to be able to use, so we've got a few pieces in the works here. It looks like we've got our rear wing upper flap in development. We've also got our fuel tank positioning in development. And then over here, I guess we've got nothing going on. I don't see anything going on with our powertrain or our durability. I'm going to say let's work on some powertrain here. I'm going to say this ECU is going to be pretty good. And then if we had a couple more we could do these. I'm going to put the ignition system in there as well. All right, so that's looking pretty good. And I think, apart from that, again, we want to think about upgrading to our third part on these, but I'm thinking we're going to give it at least one more race. Let's go and advance some time. We've got a Pirelli hot lap opportunity, rival duel, or a checkpoint challenge. I'm going to go with the checkpoint challenge. Let's get 100K. And yeah, welcome to the Netherlands. So 8,500 meters is going to get us the goal. Let's get it, baby. So these are, honestly, this is probably the most boring one. Apart from the rival duels. The rival duels just take forever, but we're not racing against any clock or anything. Technically we are, but it's fairly easy. You got to get through checkpoints, add time to them. Kind of like an old school racing game. So we're going to take a few laps around this track, do this. This place is crazy, all the crazy bank turns and things. Look at all the flags and all the bleachers and everything. I feel like this place was just meant for people to come watch racing. Look at that. If you're in the bleachers over on the right there, you can see this corner as well as the straight in front of you and stuff. That is one thing that was, when I went to Miami, my first F1 race this year, it's great being there, but it's just hard to watch the race. You see so much more on TV because you can get different camera angles and see the entire field and things like that. Versus when you're at a race, you're just kind of like, oh, there they go. Over and over and over again. So just an interesting experience. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but it's definitely more fun to watch it on TV if you're trying to watch the racing. Anyway, getting a little bit sidetracked here. We're just going to try to get the goal and let you guys know how it goes. This would be so much fun to drive in a road car, though. They can hardly hang on as well as an F1 car can, but my goodness, some of these crazy bank turns and things, just wild. All right, we're over halfway there. We're actually getting kind of close here, Trev. Get it. Oh my goodness. All right, we need 8,500. Race to the finish. Go. Oh my God, it's gonna be really close. We got it. Oh my, wow. Okay, I feel like there's like an extra half a second right at the very end. Okay. Those are the longest, kind of slowest, somewhat boring events until right at the very end when you barely squeak by. So that's an extra 100K in our pocket, extra 1,000 driver acclaim. We'll take it, baby. Beautiful. I'll see you guys in practice. Let's get in a real car. Fully dry all weekend. Going to be a simple one. Just going to stick to the strategy. Not going to have to worry about any crazy pit stops or anything like that. Dude, this circuit just looks so crazy, man. The Ferris wheel and everything. I want to go here. This looks like automotive heaven. All right. We've got race strategy, fuel management, quali pace. Let's run some quali pace. Let's see where we're going to end up. It's kind of nice getting those, the little Pirelli challenges beforehand. They kind of, give you an idea of what to expect.
estimated the times our closest rivals will be doing, so that's what we need to beat.
But I'm not gonna lie, it is so incredibly different than when you're in an F1 car. The cornering, it is kind of fun. You know, I feel like the supercar stuff and the F1 life, let's be honest, it's a gimmick. But to see how to get a perspective of just how different an F1 car is to a road car is kind of a little bit fun. Now, I haven't raced here since last year, so I'm hoping we're gonna be able to put in some decent times and things. We'll see. Gotta be a little bit careful here, Trev. Don't want to end up trashing the car before the race. Here we go. Dude, this is such a fast, swoopy circuit. It's a lot of fun, but it's also pretty challenging. Gotta be really careful where you put your tires. Some curbs in F1 are very friendly. Others don't like you as much. So we clearly, I mean, looking at this line here, we've got a little bit of work to do here. I'm gonna have to do some practice laps, just kind of get this thing back under my belt. But I don't think it's a terrible first one. We just got some kinks to work out. One shot qualifying. Here we go. One lap to rule them all. Let's see what we've got going on. I love this track, man. It's a lot of fun, but to be honest, it kind of reminds me a little bit of what's it called? Budapest, Hungary. Okay. I'm debating on if I want to just restart this or not. We have the option to restart it if we want. I can't believe that just happened, dude. I cannot believe that just happened. I was just gonna say it reminds me of Hungary because it's very swoopy, swervy. I feel like I'm definitely better at this one than Hungary. I was putting down some pretty solid times in practice. You know, that first one we did, we were set for P22. But sometimes I feel like practice quali sessions are harder than the actual quali. I feel like we do worse in those than we do in the actual, you know, Saturday. But all right, qualifying is complete. We're done. We're out. We're shipping it home. We are going to be starting from dead last. What can I say? We're going to try to fight our way back. We'll see what happens. This is going to be an exciting episode, no matter what way you look at it. I cannot believe that just happened right off the rip, dude. Okay, let's take a look at where our teammate ended up. Oof, it's going to be a rough day for Cooper Motors. P16. I'm going to try to make the most. If we end up getting a point here, there's no way that's going to happen. But if we end up getting a point, I'm going to be impressed. If we get higher than like P14, that's going to be my goal. P14 or better. I think we might be able to get something done. If we get a really good start, kind of dive bomb that first corner, it could get interesting. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to have dry conditions all throughout, so we're not going to have any funny business or anything. We're just going to be able to focus solely on the race. We've got new energy stores and things like that we took in the last episode, so we're going to have a fairly fresh car. I don't think this is... I mean, it's the worst thing that could happen, but I don't think it's the worst thing for the episode. I think this is going to be fun.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going.
You know, I don't think that's going to happen, man, especially all the way back here and the very, very back. But we're going to try our best. Let's see if we can get creative on our strategy here. So they've got us going in around lap number 8. Ooh, we could try to do a bit of an undercut. I'm gonna see if we can go in early, get on the mediums, and then just... Or do we want better tires in the end? Or could we start mediums and end soft? I don't know. I don't know what we want. I think I'm going to go in early. We're going to try going in at lap 7. Looks good to me. Let's underfuel this thing as well. So we got an 18-lap race. I'm going to go with 18 and a half laps of fuel. The bottom side of that, 25.3 kilograms. Might get some sort of a safety car or something. Dude, if we could get a safety car after, like, you know, we start, pass a few people, the you know, field kind of widens out a little bit, and then we get brought back together. That could be huge for us. Park Ferme not going to be able to change anything on the car. I think we just got to go, baby. Here we go. All right. Just got to hope for the best. This is my first time. Oh, we're not dead last. Some people must have took some components and things, so fancy seeing y'all back here. Sonoda behind us, Stroll next to him. We got Gasly next to us here. All right. As well, please. We are on the inside, so if we get a decent start, I think we could pick off 2 to 3 people right off the rip. Possibly even more than that, because you've got to think, like, typically we're kind of fighting the front half of the field. So there's only 10 cars to worry about turning. Now we're all the way back in the back. We're going to have 19 cars in front of us all piled up, and it kind of creates like an accordion effect, you know what I mean? So it might really slow some people down. We just got to hope we don't... I mean, I'm not trying to DNF ourselves in the first turn, but it seems like that's about how today's luck is going thus far. DNF ourselves in the first couple of turns of quali. Anybody know what the ideal tire temps are? Let me see. See if we move it around. We got them up about 10 degrees right there. Ooh. We brake. We can get the brakes heated up a little bit. Do not leave a piece of your wing and Gasly, please. Just try to get these things warmed up. Let's get it, baby. Here we go. Coming around. Final turn. Dude, this is the most fun part of the track. Coming around this thing. Like a NASCAR race. Woo, that was close. All right, Gasly, don't worry. I'm totally not here. Just pretend like my car's not here, dude. Look at all these cars in front of us. All right, I'm going to pull out. Thank you very much. We've got a smaller amount of time to wait here, too. There's only 2 cars behind us. Biggest thing here is the start. We just need a good start. Got away well. Go, 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 go. Hop in, grab a draft. Here we go. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Split the middle right there. We had a little bit of contact with Alonso or whoever that was next to us. Ocon? Esteban, sorry, bud. Come on, baby. Dude, we might... I should have left our overtake mode on for a bit. We should have overtake mode on this entire first lap. We should try to grab as many spots as we can. Here we go. Here we go. See, I mean, there's not many passing opportunities in here. Come on. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Overtake mode. Go, go. I'm going to go to the inside. Let's go, baby. Oh, my God. Don't spit out, Trev. All right, overtake mode. Go, 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 go. Wow. Wow. Oh, we're going to go a little deep into this. Oh, if we would have got back on the power, I think we could have got Mick there too. All right, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do in the draft here. Go, overtake mode. We are so much faster than all these cars, dude. This is easy mode. Don't hit the wall. Can we get Alonso? Oh, Mick's looking decent here. Oh, God. Went deep, went deep. Go. Okay, we're safely around Mick. Up into a P11 from a what? A P20 start? No, don't you dare ruin this, Trevor. I know you want to. We're down to 43% battery. We got to try to hold out on that. Don't you dare ruin this. Just try to put your front wing into the backside of Alonso right there. No, sir. I will not let you do that. This is the best start to a race I have ever had. Granted, I mean, it's, you know, we've got a much more advanced car. You know, we chose this year to do like the, you know, we have our facilities upgraded and things like that. So we're a midfield car, an upper midfield car at this point, fighting our way through the back markers. So don't get too excited. Don't pop your collar a little too hard here, Trev, but that was pretty good. Here we go. Stay in the drafts. Probably could have went to the inside. Leave him space. Leave him space. There it is. Got around him. Let's go. All right. Here we go. Valtteri. Your boy is in points position. Holy cow, dude. I cannot believe the start to this race. All right, we just got to fall in line and just kind of chill out for a minute. We've got DRS online, so that's going to help us out. At the same time, we really need to try to recharge our battery. And we also I mean, we aren't too far away from a pit stop. We've got DRS. That's good. Ooh, Alonso fell back a little bit. What was it? Lap 7 is our pit. Pit window's going to open on lap 6. We can take it if we want, but I'm assuming we're going to stay at lap 7. I don't know if we're going to be... I'm not using my battery here. We're going to have DRS on Bottas. I don't think we're going to have enough to catch him. But maybe next lap.
We're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Thanks, boss. Put in a clean lap here. Get sucked up on Bottas, and if we're close enough, we can use some battery. I don't want to waste it. You know, we put ourselves in a not so great position. I mean, we had to make all those passes, but I don't like. I feel like I've got my pants down out here with no battery to help, you know, attack or defend. So I really want to work on building that back up. I don't want any wasted energy. We need to make sure if we're using it, we're getting the pass. So this hasn't been our best lap. We'll see. A little more DRS. I'd like to be within, like, you know, 4 tenths or so. If we're going to try it, we've been hovering around 0.6. Good reaction time on that. See, we're getting there. We gained about a tenth on that lap. Break this late. There it is.
0.7 seconds.
Verstappen and Russell are going side by side up there. Might get some action here soon. There it is. We are right on them. Come on, baby. Building that gap to Alonso behind us. Verstappen got around Russell. I like this corner here. This is a fun one. Very challenging but fun. You got to kind of, you know, stay like quarter throttle all the way through. Got a little bit off the racing line there. Shoot, dude, we're going to have the tidiest lap. First DRS zone here. We're half a second behind. We're going to have the tidiest lap, dude. Let me just cut that corner real quick. Ooh, see, now we're on him. Now we're on him. But he's going to have DRS from everyone else, too. Get a good corner here. I think we might have got him. Oh! Then I'm going to use it. Here we go. DRS, ERS, all of the above.
Pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Beat him out. Let's go, dude. We had to go wheel to wheel for a couple corners there, dude. I am sweating. All right, on to George. Dude, I'm going to use a little ERS because we don't want to lose our DRS. We don't want to fall a second behind. You got to catch him, Trev. 0.999 seconds. Shoot, I think we lost him. Car's starting to get a little bit loose here. The problem is Russell's... Oh, we got it. We got it. Go, 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 go. Shoot. Valtteri's all over us. He's taking the inside. We got him, though. The problem is Russell's going to have DRS from Max. And if we don't pick up DRS on him, then they're just going to take off here. We got DRS again. Let's go. Just stick with them. Bottas is still behind us.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
I'm trying. Little bit. Oh my gosh, we lost it there. I need my hards. It's lap 7. We're coming in this lap, right? He hasn't said anything yet. Dude, these things, whoo, they feel loose and slippery. It's times like this you need the testament of T. Martin. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, Trev. Just don't push it too hard. You're going to end up spinning out. Got some DRS. He's a second ahead. I think we might have lost him. I'm going to try to defend the inside from Bottas. He's going to fall back in line. Or not. When are we going in, coach? Put me in, coach. I'm struggling on these tires. I got to be honest. I'm really not having a good time here. We're 1.4 seconds behind. We really lost out there. No more DRS for us. Bottas has DRS. I'm going to defend the inside. He's going further inside.
By 5.7 seconds.
Oh, shoot! No! 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 Dude, I told you these tires, it's like driving on ice. All right, we've got a little bit of damage. Let me see if I can bring this up. It's yellow damage. I don't know if they're going to want to change the wing. I think we're just going to have to limp with it home, baby. We need a good inlet. Shoot, we didn't even keep DRS on Bottas, and now Alonso's got DRS. Oh, that little slip up is probably going to cost us points. We almost had a points finish. I'm using overtake mode all the way in. I'm coming for you, Bottas. We just got to make sure we don't speed. We're good? Okay. This is huge. I need a good turn in. I need a good turn in. We need a fast pit stop. There it is. Come on. Come on, boys. Woo! That was perfect. Bottas got out in front of us.
Strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
But that's all right. Almost lost the car on the way out. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Nobody behind us. We got open air. All right. To be honest, I'm going to use a lot of battery here on this out lap because we want to make sure whoever's coming in the next 2 laps, we do not want to lose any positions. We obviously did not gain anything. Bottas is about a half second out front of us. Is he on the mediums? Why am I the only person out here on hards? That might be a good thing. We'll see. Was my overtake mode on? I think I accidentally left it on there. All right, we got to get these hards up to temp. Dude, we're missing half of our front wing. Not half of it, but we're missing part of our
Robert in the pit lane now.
Part of our front wing. And we've got hard tires and we've got no battery. I mean, this thing is like driving a boat right now. We got to get these tires up to temp, and then we've also got to what's it called? Let me focus here. Beat Alonso, beat Alonso, beat Alonso.
Okay, Alonso's in the pits.
Got him. Okay. Charge battery. Get the tires up. Let's finish in 10th place. That's our goal. That's our only goal. We might be able to make some moves at the end as people's mediums start falling off and our hards are still, in their peak performance, but I wouldn't expect anything crazy. Coming around the start-finish straight. Again, I think there must be one other person that's going to end up being in the pits or something. I don't know why we're in 11th place. There's somebody coming out. Schumacher was the last to pit. We got him. Okay. P10. I mean, points from 20th is a win in my book. If we can hold this, we'll see. Albon's out of the session. Give me a safety car. We didn't get one. I was going to say, give me a safety car. We're actually catching up to Bottas here. I think we might have an opportunity. I'm going to use like 5% of our battery. We used a bit more than 5 there. At that corner right there every lap, so it can kind of slingshot us around.
Ahead is 1.8 seconds.
If we race some clean laps, I think we might be able to get him.
Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Okay. Give me a safety car, Chief. Give me a safety car. He's coming up on Verstappen. What is Verstappen doing back here, dude? The problem is Verstappen's going to give him DRS, but I'm hoping if they end up fighting and like going wheel to wheel and stuff, it might slow him down a little bit. Really, our fate is in their hands. That was a terrible corner right there. I think our fate might be sealed. As much as I really want to try to do something here, I think our fate might be sealed. We were catching up to him. We had it down to 1.5, and now with the DRS, they just absolutely destroyed us. This could have been so much worse for us here. So you can see our engine's starting to get a little bit of wear. It's time to replace some parts and things. We kind of drove this thing into the ground. We milked it for all it was worth. We got a point out of it, and it wasn't the ideal scenario, but at least this wasn't a fresh engine that we wrecked out in qualifying on. I'd rather have it be an old one we're about to replace than to put the time and strain on a new one. So I would venture to say, even though it wasn't the ideal hand that we could have been dealt, we kind of made the most of it. I got to make sure we change all of our components in the next episode. We're going to have a very fresh car. We're going to have a bunch of big new upgrades coming in. We're going to have, you know, pretty much a rebuilt engine right here for the last few races. So it could spell a pretty exciting little stint for Cooper Motors coming up. I don't know, man. We're starting to catch back up to Bottas a little bit. I'm going to use a little battery here. We had it down to 1.4 in that last corner. We're catching him everywhere but the straights because he's got DRS from Max, but I would think we'd be catching Max too. I don't know what's up with Max today. I'm going to use a lot of battery here. Try to get in that hole. Try to get in that DRS. 1.2 seconds.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Fastest lap of the race? That's an extra point.
Teammate by 12.5 seconds.
We've got our hards on. Everyone else has had mediums. They must be slowing down. And then on top of that, there's more rubber on the track, so the track is quicker in general. That's why we're able to put down this fastest lap. Dude, what? Bro, this is going to be our best race yet, even though it's not our highest placing. 1 lap of fuel. We got a lap and a half left. Please don't do that to me. DRS. Overtake mode. Come on, baby. Come on. Dude, our tire strategy might be the key. That was not the best exit right there. Come on, use a little bit of overtake. Here we go. This is it. I'm going to wait and use overtake on the straight. Stay in that hole he's making. We got DRS. We got overtake mode on. We're not going to be able to catch him here, but we might be able to here on the final lap. Getting close. Just remember, Trev, it is not worth throwing your race away over. Please do not throw the race away, but we're close, baby. Come on. Let's go. I can taste it. Oh, man, he's flying through there. He must have some energy saved. Come on, baby. Almost lost it right there. Oh, my gosh, dude. Overtake mode. Or DRS, I'm sorry. When I focus, I just get my words jumbled. My thoughts jumbled. Little overtake going into the final corner. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Overtake mode fully. Yeah, we're not going to have time. We're not going to have time. Dang. We got close. We got really close. Holy cow.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
P10 from a P20. Did we keep fastest lap? I don't think we kept fastest lap. I think somebody else might have got it right there at the end. I was focusing so hard I wasn't really paying attention. Lewis gets the win. Congrats, Lewis. First win of the season for you, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really sure what's going on in our world here, but shoot, Lando took it from us, dude. We would have had 2 points. We would have had 1 for 10th place and then 1 for the fastest lap. Oh, well. Hit both of our bonuses on our sponsors, and I'm just going to call that a good day. Anytime you wreck out a quali and still end up getting a point is a great day. That's a testament to the team, a testament to the vehicle, a testament to everything we've got going on. So I'm going to see you guys at our next one. We got to make sure that we're changing over some components, make sure the engine is fresh and ready to go. It looks like, dude, I think this is a quad header. So you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, and I'm going to see you guys in our next race. We're going to Italy coming up next. See you there.